You are now tuned into the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
All right, everybody, 1 2 1 2. What's going on? You're now in tune to another session of the syndicated worldwide FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah. Since 1998, whether it's on your FM dial, internet radio station, podcast, or website, we're up in the mix to bring you a slice of what we call 21st century radio for the masses. A mixture of old and new school black music, hip-hop, soul, funk, jazz, reggae, etc., as well as news, interviews, and all that good stuff. And to bring you some of that black radio goodness, you have myself, DJ Fusion, on the mix and commentary end. On the side, you got my bro, Jon Judah. What's going on there, Judah?
Yes, indeed, it's the funk anti-matter, never sadder, always gladder, nappy, dragon, god masculine, back at it again, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for the whole real wide world. We got enough for you. Apple for you. And we're glad that you're attending the session. Yes, indeed, we got some goodies, news, tunes, and reviews, and a little something for everybody. Fusion, what's going down with the body?
Doing all right. Glad as always to bring in our 3-hour block of musical and mental goodness to the people. As always, we deeply appreciate all of our wonderful listeners by whatever means you check out the show, whether it's through a website, through your FM dial, or via podcast. We deeply appreciate y'all worldwide. We also appreciate all of our wonderful broadcast partners who bring the tunes and views to you. You can check those latest list of those folks out over at our official blog site, blackradiosback.com. Just click on FuseBox Radio Affiliates, and you'll go from there. And I'm ready to bring in some good music this week. Our news segment from our journalist and other type friends over at Black Agenda Report with Glenn Ford, the nonprofit, nonpartisan media organization Free Press with Media Minutes, and of course our folks over at the Black University Radio Network with Direct FX with Lamar Blackman. So got a good amount of stuff going on. And before we get into that, let's just do the quick FuseBox Radio promo blurb, then we'll get into our commentary and get into the music mixes. You can always check out what's going on with the syndicated FuseBox Radio Broadcast folks over at our official website, FuseboxRadioOnline.com, FuseboxRadioOnline.com. And yeah, man, summertime, we got a lot going on. I got to do some updates with some events and things folks are going to be at on the site, but it's a good thing. And you can check out how to submit music for a music artist. We do have a SoundCloud link you can submit music to, as well as email info and all of that good stuff. You can check out some older mixes folks have done, older mixtapes and mixes in general. FuseBox Radio Broadcast Archives, a little bit of history of the show, all of that wonderful goodness. You can also check out the FuseBox Radio Broadcast Archives directly on your computer at fuseboxradio.podomatic.com. That's about 2 years of radio show archives if you miss it through one of our broadcast partners. You can see what's going on. We already mentioned our blog site, blackradiosback.com. And if you're on the social media wave, the majority of joints we're on in with /Fusebox Radio. So twitter.com/Fusebox Radio, myspace.com/Fusebox Radio. For my business people, we're on LinkedIn, so linkedin.com. I think it's /in/Fusebox Radio, so forth and so on. If you're on the Facebook pages and stuff, you'd like to do the Facebook like page, you can just go over to facebook.com/Fusebox Radio Show. So FuseboxRadioshow as one word. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, you can just go to facebook.com/Fusebox Radio. But for the show specifically, that's FuseboX Radio Show at the end when you go on to Facebook. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, of course, shout out to our folks over at ohellnaw.blog.com and planetnil.com for having us be a part of their wonderful music and culture writing staff. Check out various things each week when folks get to be in the mix, whether it's New Music Tuesdays over at Oh Hell Nah blog or Indecent Exposure at Planet Ill. And of course, shout out to Planet Ill for also posting up the FuseBox Radio Broadcast weekly as well. And lastly, if you like getting your radio shows on demand, you can get us through tons of ways. We're accessible via iTunes, Zune, Flycast FM, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher Radio, and pretty much your music RSS feeder of choice. And if we're not on there, y'all need to tell them. Y'all need to get the FuseBox Radio on there. And all of that good stuff. But the majority of things we are on. And if you don't want to remember any of this stuff, or you busy, just search for FuseBox Radio Broadcast. We're literally the only thing that pops up. When you see FuseBox Radio Broadcast, you see our pretty logo and all that good stuff, and go from there. Excuse me. And that's about it. As we've stated for the past few weeks, we've been making a lot of updates in the FuseBox Radio Lab, so there's going to be a plethora of projects coming out soon, so stay tuned. And one now they're making some nice upgrades and tweaks and things. And we're going to be crossing a few borders, not just our borders here in the U.S. where myself and Jon Judah are based, but also some other countries, which we'll announce in the next week or two, which is a pretty exciting situation. There's going to be things both on the spinning end as well as covering different media events, so we'll get a chance to meet some of our international FuseBox Radio family, and that'll be pretty awesome. So, yeah, that is about it. And yeah, that's about it. So let's get into some commentary about what's happened during the past week since we were last on the air and bringing it to the masses. First off, for my sports people, a bit of sad and tragic news. NFL football player Junior Seau passed away this week.
All right.
I remember him during my middle school and high school era period when he was playing for the San Diego Chargers. He done broke some good records. He had a good reputation and all of that. And unfortunately, as of this broadcast, they said he passed away at the age of 43 years old, and it's looking like an attempted suicide, which is sad because, you had to kind of be going through some real rough things if you go through those motions and whatnot. And one of the things they've been saying at this time of the broadcast is it might have been a suicide that was at least pushed to in part by a history of having concussions as an NFL player. And I don't know how many people listen to things like Real Sports with Brian Gumbel or ESPN's Outside the Lines or other various shows. There's been a real problem with NFL and NHL players, actually. Like, once they get out of playing, I guess, regularly or whatever, and they start getting these concussions, these other issues, like what happens after everything's done, and people might not necessarily be able to get good medical care. So, it's kind of deep to see how the sports culture, while I think we all can get into entertainment and stuff, we got to think that there are individuals behind all this, and it, it can mess people up. It messes up lives if you go too far with it.
Now, big up to the parents who are kind of aware of that, who warn their children, and or who just don't allow it to take place for that to grow and become a possibility. And I remember that was like almost a badge of courage for some people coming up, and I always felt about that vibration was off. I just didn't know how to articulate it as a kid. But, now you see a lot of these jokers now, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of that had to do with something they loved, but, it was, a form of masculinity for certain people. So excelling at it or being the best, doing all that, was a part of, whatever it took to excel, whether it was steroids or, or whatever they did to their body and with their body, which in the end it turned out very entertaining, but it turned out, that it does them that bad where they just don't necessarily want to deal with the pain, and the drugs are not helping.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a place where nobody wants to be, where even the drugs would normally have side effects. They're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's not a place where I don't think nobody wants to be.
No doubt.
And that's why, the ancients, they might have wars, but I don't know if there was that type of contact involved where, we're dealing with situations where people didn't necessarily had to deal with all the time, and in the past. So our bodies are not necessarily equipped for that, and but there's a lot of money involved, and that's one of the biggest, breads and circuses, entertainment to kind of like deaden the masses. Football is part of breads and circuses, that old line of I'm kind of taking it somewhere maybe it wasn't initially supposed to go on, but I just wanted to spark that out there. So football at the end of the day is a distraction. Maybe it's good for people of that size to have something they can do other than maybe regular jobs or messing with people. But, at the end of the day, it's a distraction. It's good to have it, a little bit of it, but I'm definitely not as big on it as I used to. And I said that to say that, a lot of times, people are gone, players are replaced, you know what I'm saying? And, and if you don't have no money to pay those bills now, it truly wasn't worth it.
I definitely think it's one of those situations where, because there's so much money in the mix, even if somebody's body might be saying you might need to slow down, whether it's contractual or other type of things, people don't slow down. And we're now, I think there's also just more of a spotlight being put on stuff than what there used to be. I don't know how many people remember, maybe about a year or so ago, there was a player, I think it was with the Chicago Bears, who ended up dying the same way. He specifically said that he shot himself in the chest so that people can examine his brain for something that's called chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Pardon me for my medical people, I'm pronouncing it wrong. But essentially, it's something where it's just multiple concussions and what it can do to somebody's body in terms of pain and your motor functions being off and all of that. And when we look at a business like the NFL, because yes, it's a game, it's cool, I watch sports and everything, but when you look at something like the NFL, they take people and the second their bodies wear out, they dump them. They're not necessarily taken care of or maintained. There's still people now in the NFL who are trying to fight for those medical rights, which in itself is a very frightening thing, because the NFL makes billions of dollars. And for, these people to put themselves on the line to keep this business afloat, besides maybe their just love of the sport, it's a scary thing. And when people feel enough pain where they have to shoot themselves because they just can't take it anymore, I don't know what to say. But, definitely rest in peace to Junior Seau, and condolences to his friends and family members. And I hope, just as a whole, people find out what's going on with these particular cases. For my sports people, 12-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, was selected 5th in the draft back in 1990, played with the Chargers, Dolphins, and New England Patriots, including during the Patriots' perfect season in 2007. So, he definitely put his time in and did his thing.
And I don't mean it, just football or whatever, or, I think that, I still am attracted to it. But I think this also should show a pimp-whore relationship between owners and players. We get this out of you, and you're the broke down nigga, and my kid's still swinging on the swings that I bought from the games that you drew in fans to. You know what I'm saying? They can continue watching it, and I'm an old man, and I'm still whatever. It's like, nah. That's why it's like you can't be mad at a wolf for being a wolf, but you don't necessarily have to allow yourself to be pimp either. You know what I'm saying? But big up his, big up the homeboy, and there's a lot of dudes. I remember, just to say something briefly, I said something about parents saying something, because I remember black parents saying something back in the day about that to certain people that I knew and friends that I knew. I remember their conversations coming up. And I remember some cat in the 70s, a couple cats in the 70s got paralyzed. And my parents were older, so they talked about the older examples. Or friends I know parents were older, so they would talk about the older examples. Yo, these ones, so you gotta, So it wasn't even just like the stuff after the fact, just even playing the game, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the risk that people take, you know what I'm saying? And for the love of it, people do it, that love is like the love of food. You love food that do you bad. You love to do stuff that can do your body bad. And at the end of the day, when your body is bad and you're not old, that woman that you thought was so-and-so might not still be around. or that floss or whatever, you become like Joe Cripple Wrinkle, they're not even looking at you the same way. But I'm done. No, peace and big ups to his family, and rest in peace, and people should learn from that example.
No doubt, and I definitely hope all of that does go down and occur. You're hearing too many of these stories lately in other sports. And as you said, I think it was maybe for some people it might have sounded harsh, but I think it was a perfect explanation that you have an owner-player thing where these cats literally pimp or push out these players until they're worn out, then they go to somebody else. And that as a whole, I mean, people make their choices and everything, but that's not a right thing to do just to see how these consequences are occurring. But yeah, that's all I got to say on that.
Racehorses or something. Mush, bro, mush.
Like human beings are human beings, man. People got to do better. Next up, this is something that's kind of on a personal plane, and I found this out earlier. So we're talking about health-related things. One of the DJs who's tied into the female hip-hop collective, the Anomalies, DJ Cunning Candy, just got out the hospital this week. So first and foremost, prayers and all that go to her and her family. I hope everything goes okay. She was one of the first people when I started DJing back in the day around New York City who gave good, honest encouragement and lessons and stuff, not just within the art form itself, but within the business. And if people want to go to the FuseBox Radio Facebook page, I got a link up there since people are trying to help out with certain things with medical fees and all of that type of stuff. And it's another lesson that we got to be able to maintain our health, man, whether it's getting those checkups as often as you can, as well as what you put in mentally and physically, and all of that other type of stuff. And it's definitely just frightening to see how many people are kind of falling by the wayside who are kind of in that younger age period. I mean, there's some things that folks had that people, I guess, was passed on, but then there's other factors too, whether it's stress you're putting in yourself or whatever else that can cause things. And knowing that a sis like Cunning Candy ain't much older than me, just was like, wow, that just threw me facts about all that information. But you can go to the facebook.com/FuseBox Radio Show. There's a link up there about all that and more details about her situation. She's recovering now, and so far the news is good on that, and that's a blessing and whatnot. And hip hop supports hip hop, man. It's kind of bugged out to see that there's folks like her, folks like Ernie Panicoli, folks like Kool Herc and all these other folks who are going through all this health stuff. And it's almost like it's good that there's grassroots help occurring, but it's ridiculous that it has to be mostly grassroots help until somebody pokes some of these bigger cats in the neck about helping people out. And a lot of these folks help people grow and build and whatnot. So I just wanted to give that a mention and give folks big ups and things on that end and good wishes. Let me see here. Let's get on to the news. News was a little weird this week. For those who are following the political scene in the United States, we're still going through our presidential election cycle and whatnot. And within the next few months, the Republican Party is going to officially nominate Mitt Romney unless something way, way, way out the ordinary happens or whatever. And I found this to be an interesting story since, they're going through all this to go against the incumbent President Barack Obama. It says that the Republican National Committee may block the entire Nevada delegation if it seats too many pro-Ron Paul delegates. So they're trying to strong-arm Mitt Romney. And I'm not saying I'm the biggest fan of Ron Paul. I think he's the most honest cat out of all of those cats. And he has some good ideas, but he's that clock to me that's like right as hell 2 times a day and it's so somewhere else other parts of the day. But that's my personal opinion. But how people want to try to talk about America's government and democracy is the best thing ever, and these cats are trying to shut down certain stuff amongst themselves. So if in terms of what they feel are voices of dissent. So imagine what it's going to be like if it gets on the bigger plane. That's a little bugged out. And that's a little frightening because certain things with Ron Paul, like Ron Paul's one of the only Republican cats who talks about that there is a prison industrial complex and it's skewed more negatively towards our U.S. minorities. He's one of the few cats who talks about that Israel shouldn't get no foreign funding from the United States. And a bunch of other joys. So it's like, so cats who would support him, they want to silence that. Like, I've never heard about like people that saying that like, well, we don't like what y'all are saying, we're just going to block y'all delegates. That's weird to me. That's very, very weird. So, you know, people keep thinking that, you know, this system is all good. It really ain't, and people got to be on their toes. Now, nobody here is pro-Democrat or pro-Republican. Both Jon Judah and I are independent in our political ways of thought and leanings and stuff like that. But this is the type of story that should make you think. And of course, wasn't something that was really advertised on a national plane, which is interesting.
Wow.
And what have you. Like Ron Paul, I think, is the only other guy who's still running for delegate since Newt Gingrich dropped out the race this week. And other types of stuff. But they don't even want to have anything that dude says be heard.
Wow.
Pretty bugged out. So, you know, some food for thought and things for folks, for stuff for folks to think about. Because, you know, Ron Paul has both ran as a Republican and as an independent. And he said the few things he has said scares the hell out of both sides. So, kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got here going on. Oh, there's a story really interesting about what is more and more a sign of our failed quote-unquote war on drugs here in the United States. A college student is from University of California, San Diego, is suing the DEA because he got arrested in a drug sweep where they never caught him with drugs, and he was abandoned in a holding cell for 5 days without food or nothing. Younger Asian dude saw this on the news today and whatnot, said that agents questioned him after his arrest and told him that he could be released free of charge, but he was taken to a holding cell and was left there yelling for help, and said he just about was ready to commit suicide and whatnot. Said that by the time people came to his cell, he was completely incoherent, like he snapped. And all this was for arrest on 420, which for people who, you know 420 essentially, you know, today that, you know, some folks who smoke weed or whatever look up to and whatever else. But whatever it was, that's crazy. You can just be held in a holding cell and get no food, no water, and not snap. I hope he gets a ton of money from the DEA, because that's ridiculous.
I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, most holding cells, well, not all holding cells have bathrooms. So if he was in a holding cell that didn't have a bathroom, that means he was having to shit and piss, like, you know, on the floor or something. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's some other shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me.
You know, but I don't know. I wasn't, it's the whole situation in itself. But when you add the situations that were and what could have been and what, and he should get some cake out of that. But a lot of these, just from even, I've always known, but especially from being down here, people that do them jobs, it's a job. So they weren't thinking about that dude. They were thinking about what was going to happen the next day, or what was going to happen after that day that they first got it. These people are just like people that punch the clock at the neighborhood grocery store. A lot of times they just coming and going. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about it in that way, even though it's maybe high security or there's security clearance involved. There's just more money involved, but it's still kind of like that. Because even like that prostitute thing, that always goes on.
The Georgia Secret Service, yes.
As stupid as what they do, because you was gonna have to give up some bread. I mean, it could have been like $2,000, and there was this. She wanted $2,000 for that booty, then that'd have been different. But this was like $40 to sell. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, and that's cheap almost, really. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so, he, you know, but it just goes to show you that same mentality is always there.
Yeah. And these are the people who we trust to do law enforcement. Of course, this isn't everybody who does law enforcement.
That's right.
But those who do it bad, do it extremely bad. And for people who are on the other side of law enforcement who aren't about that, y'all need to regulate those people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like that's occurred. Let's face it, this might be one of the first things that's been reported. I'm sure this has happened before in the past and whatnot with somebody who ain't doing nothing. They did something that was so small, they certainly shouldn't have been holding the cell for whatever days. Because even if this guy, like, you know, puffed a joint, you ain't supposed to be in a holding cell for 5 damn days to the point where you go crazy and nobody feeds you or gives you something to drink.
No doubt.
And I'm sure for somebody who was kind of on that, well, they probably never been, though most people probably never been through that before in that particular way. But if you were like kind of maybe on a shelter then and you never dealt with that, why wouldn't they have issues? I mean, something had to go down where you go to a point where you're incoherent when they pull you out of a cell. So, you know, I hope, you know, folks' pockets get ran. I hope people get fired. And, you know, that, you know, while people had to go through a horrible, traumatic thing, that some justice gets done with that. Let me see here. What else to mention? I'll keep it relatively short this week. So I don't want to talk about too freaking much. Next up, continuing on updates with the Trayvon Martin case. Something I thought was kind of interesting that also flew under the radar. George Zimmerman, the man who shot and killed Trayvon Martin, who they're now going through the case of deciding whether it was a murder or not. His defense team has launched a social media campaign. So they're, you know, doing a website, Twitter, all that, so they can quote unquote show his side, like that hasn't been happening already. I thought that was kind of weird, but I think it's also a sign of like the 21st century. Like, these folks are a little scared that when people start digging and they get on to other media sources, you know, people don't believe the hype.
No doubt.
So they're trying to get other folks to believe the hype, because remember, we're not at a trial stage yet. That still has a little while to go. So what people are going to be getting ready to do is get the juries and stuff together. So it's one of those things that's kind of interesting to show the power in that, you know, people want to get a chunk of that as much as possible. And, you know, personally, this case has already unfortunately gotten into the bugged out circus mode. I hope justice does actually occur in the courtroom, and we'll see how that goes. But I thought that was just an interesting thing that came up right here, where, you know, they're doing all this and they're still trying to raise money for this guy's defense, even though he lied beforehand. He said he only had so much money and got this bail. So, you know, it's a funny scenario, man. It's a funny scenario. And we'll see what happens and continue on with updates as things go down and go by. Let me see here. Yeah, just one or two more things. It's really not the heaviest week of things of interest to bring up. Oh, bigs ups. Sorry, did you?
Are you good?
Oh, okay. Well, big ups to Stephen King, author of many horror books and stories and stuff like that. He wrote a awesome editorial talking about that the super rich need to get taxed more and to give back.
No doubt about that.
To the country. I mean, you know, he goes off. He literally, it says, you know, y'all super rich folks don't want to be taxed, you know, tough-ish or whatever. That needs to happen so this country can run better.
No doubt.
And all of that. And I mean, you know, Stephen King is Stephen King, so this is a man who knows how to wield a pen.
No doubt.
And whatnot. And, you know, he gets into a joint. I'm trying to pull up this quote now because he had like a ridiculously awesome quote about like what happens when the rich don't listen to the poor, or those who have less money than them or whatever. He's like, look, I'm a super rich person. I want to be taxed more. You know? And about how that makes no sense. Like, it's a real long joint. People can go and Search for it. Like, he literally says that the right wing of the Republican Party had delivered another crock of fresh bullish, talking about the richer people get, the more jobs they create, and other type of stuff. But yeah, man, it's an awesome joint. Like, I can't find a quote right now, unfortunately. We got to continue on, but just do a search for that editorial. It's all over the internet right now. And you know, I gotta clap for him on that. You know, I gotta clap for him on that, yo. Oh, here we go. I just found it. Quote: Scrooge changed his tunes after the ghost visited him. Mary Antoinette, on the other hand, lost her head. Think about it. In terms of the rich people not listening to other folks in the country.
Oh no.
But yeah, man. Prop to Stephen King on that. I just had to shout that out on the radio show. What else do we got here? Few bits on the random side of the news that aren't so serious this week. In rich people who don't have a damn thing to do with themselves news, there's an Australian billionaire by the name of Clive Palmer who decided that they wanted to build a replica of the Titanic to go on a cruise in 2016. You don't have nothing else to do with your ability but to do some dumb ish like that? To build a ship that sank. One of the biggest maritime disasters of modern day history, but you just feel like building that though. But you know, with 21st century technology and all that, yeah, okay, whatever. I ain't getting on that damn boat. And I think somebody who has some sense should get on that damn boat either, but that's just me. That's a little bit on the weirdo side.
They found a diagram of the angels. The boat wouldn't sink from the get-go, yes, man. Down, many died under the sea line.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, ridiculousness. Let me see here. And 2 stories about teeth on 2 weird ends. We'll go to the less painful story and wrap up with the bugged outro before we get to the radio show. There has been a study that was published by the Journal of General Dentistry, which talked about the effect of energy drinks on teeth. Like stuff like the Red Bull, Monster energy drinks, and all of that. They say that a lot of these drinks, if you're doing it, you know, hardcore amount, like washes away enamel more than you drinking other stuff.
No doubt.
So, excuse me, I mean, we know that, you know, you're not supposed to necessarily drink a whole bunch of sugary stuff or whatever all the time, but with this kid, they're not even talking about sugar, they're talking about citric acid.
Word.
Going down. Yeah. And besides the fact that consuming a lot of that can lead to bone mass loss and kidney stones and all of that, and this plays a role because there's a generation now that drinks this stuff almost regularly. Like how, let's say, maybe 10 or so years ago, people maybe more drank soda if they felt like something.
Citric acid is a byproduct of MSG.
Excuse me.
But MSG is no good. I think it's a hormone receptor inhibitor. It affects people's hormones. But nah, that stuff ain't no good.
I mean, if you got your tire thing, and if you must slam down something, it's a once in a while thing. You're not supposed to have a Red Bull every day in the first place. And, you know, showing that this stuff can happen to teeth and that, you know, more teenagers are downing this type of stuff than, you know, beforehand, where I guess it wasn't necessarily advertised like that beforehand. It's something that people should look out for. You know what I'm saying? So, just wanted to bring that up right quick. And all of that.
Ingredients don't come from the earth or water, then it ain't no good.
Let me see here. And one more story, which when I read this, I had to say ow, because that was just the craziest crap I've read. Now, we've all heard various things where people maybe have a really, really bad breakup. And, you know, folks maybe do random bugged out things in revenge. Maybe somebody breaks a window, slashes a tire, spray paints a car, etc., 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 embarrasses somebody at a job, whatever. this situation, I have to put some blame on both sides. This is a story that occurred in Poland. This dude was dating a dentist. Apparently, you know, did some cheating and some nonsense on them, and they broke up. Now, you would think that both sides should just move on with life, right?
Yeah.
No, this did not happen. This dude goes back to the ex-girlfriend, who's a dentist, for a dental procedure.
What?
And guess what happened?
When she ripped out his gums.
Well, she made him. Well, she made him Gums McGee. He was under anesthesia,
What?
and she pulled out all of Homeboy's teeth while he was unconscious.
Oh, call him Gumby.
Yeah, man. I mean, look here. I mean, damn. I've had some harsh feelings towards people before. I ain't gonna pull out your teeth. That's how you eat, though. That structures your face. If anybody has ever seen anybody who has missing teeth, or you know, if you have older relatives, maybe they get dentures or stuff later on. And when they don't have them joints in, that's like two different faces. You know what I'm saying? So you come into a joint one day with your teeth. You good, you might have a little issue or two, maybe want to get a cleaning or something. And next thing you know, you ain't got no damn teeth. You know, she had to sit there and think about that, because I'm sure it didn't take like 5 minutes to remove all of his teeth.
Yeah, that took a while. You must have been under for a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just a time. And this dude is like 34 years old with no damn teeth. He's going to have to get replacement joints.
Did he get locked up afterwards? Because I'm assuming, because what happened after he woke up?
Oh, no. When he woke up, I guess, you know, folks were bandaged up and stuff. And they took them joints down. They were like, damn, they ain't no teeth. So, of course, she's arrested right now. Because the lady was the dentist.
Okay.
And the dude was the one who was put under and did that stuff. And, you know, I'm just saying, though, like, I'm not an advocate of violence or any other type of nonsense. But if this is one of those stories, if you heard later on, you know, this dude ran up on an old girl and punched her in the teeth if she wasn't already in jail, I couldn't even say too much. Now, I couldn't say too much, but at the same token, as that dude, I'm like, come on, if you did somebody that dirty, and you probably knew they had a snapping point, they had a crazy people point, I ain't gonna go to them for a dental appointment. I'm sure Poland has more than one dentist.
No doubt.
Who you might get the hookup from. But I mean, I don't know, man. Damn.
That's why I asked in the beginning, did he get locked up? Because I figured if he didn't snap, then he was focused.
Focused or in shock. Man ain't got no teeth, man. He ain't got no freaking teeth. Said he got dumped by his new girl because he ain't got no teeth. That's one of those things where I'm just there like, dude, if you did some dirt beforehand, man, not saying it's right, but that was a dumb move. That was a dumb move. And she sat there thinking, you bastards, some of them, and just pulled out all your damn teeth. Now I don't know what to tell you. Gentlemen, don't deal with the crazies, or don't make nobody crazy. Cause that could have been one of those guys who was talking mad smack and was like, psh, you ain't gonna do nothing, what you gonna do to me? And next thing you know, he's called Gumbo and whatnot. But anyhow, that is about it, I think. I know we just got the Hot 97 Summer Jam lineup, but it's crappy, so I ain't feel like talking about that. I just had to give it 1 or 2 on the old Twitter account, but Hot 97 Summer Jam lineup just shows how much mainstream hip-hop has fallen. There are literally only 2 people who actually would give a damn about singing. I don't want to pay as much as to pay those Summer Jam to see. Everybody else, I'm like, y'all can stay around Giant Stadium or wherever the hell they're having it this year, because bah. But then again, when I went up to Jersey, New York, you know, they were still having Mobb Deep and Jay-Z and Big and all them perform at Summer Jam, so it was different then. But it was a different era then. But anyway, anywho, let's get up into the music. Again, love and prop to all of our wonderful listeners. Love and prop to all the people who make music with passion and all of that good stuff. Mainstream to the indies, we deeply appreciate you for making some fine tune for folks to nod their heads to. Props to everybody who supports in one way or the other. We deeply appreciate you. Shout out to the folks who act funny, because quite frankly, y'all acting funny makes me know I can step aside and avoid you.
Thank you.
And shouts out to all of those in the past who have put the spirit of independent media, not just indie in terms of being small or medium sized media, but indie in terms of independent minded media, to get to this point of 21st century and beyond, where, you know, folks can put out things. And shout to everybody who listens to our commentaries. We don't say, you know, we gotta agree with everything we say and all that stuff. We just talk like regular average folks having a convo, just to spark some thought each week. So if that happens, we've done our job. And now we gotta get to the second half of our job, getting your feet moving with the music mixes and all that good stuff here on the FuseBox Radio Broadcast. No BS, no payola. We're not paid off to play crap or garbage or whatever. Just some good black radio for the head. So we're gonna get to rocking, and you know, you want to listen to some BS, you gotta go somewhere else, because that's where we're not at. So
we're going to get on down, ladies and gentlemen. We're glad you come aboard. We're going to rock this show, and I'm sure that you will not be aboard. DJ Fusion's in the house. Yes, indeedy. We're going to rock this scenery. Yes, we say peace.
No doubt. FuseBox Radio, DJ Fusion Jon Judah. All right, peace.
Grand Dragon.
Born to rock around the clock. You can't say I'm not. And in case you forgot, I'm the king of rock.
Now listen to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
I'm the king of rock, rap, and of rhyme. I deal what I feel, and it feels fine. If it's syndicated, then I won't play around with sound. Put down for the rhymes I say. Beats flow from Joe and never stop. Better get yourself together, let's rock. Hit it, run. While I rock this spot, I'm better known to the world at the MC and Jam Master J.
I'm a poor man's dream, a thug poet. I have a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
I'm a poor man's dream myself. A thug poet. Dream too. I'm a poor man's dream, a thug poet. I dream. I had a dream, Martin Luther King, but in my dream he had work on triple beams. My influences were older, they were some 100 soldiers. They probably on the one that posted for a ton of coke. Shorties never wanna be sober, they wanna be like Sosa. Keep a toaster for them folks that wanna come and take your gold. Some my little homie is a Latin king, he clapping stingy. Feel like if he end up in the bing, he can adapt to things. So he robbing everybody in the sunlight. He hold his gun tight, pulling the heist was a fun night. Put the crack up in the jar, test the Pablo Escobar. Said he gon' flip and rob till he nothing less than lost. Street legends, stay ducking police sentence. Hope the priest bless us from all of these trees, liquor and drugs. I'm the truth, bubbling out when the club closing and the thugs know it's showing love to these thug poets. Poor man's dream, a thug poet. I have a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream. It was all a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream myself. A thug poet. I dream too. I'm poor man's dream, a thug poet.
Yeah, I dream. Lobby loiterer, soil brown wally like a foreigner. Boiler, warrior, Waldorf Astoria, lawyer, employer, roast Capoya, Goya, got D like a Hoya. You got a lot of Tom Sawyer. I take it over and exploit her. Stay sharp, can't avoid her. Run me down like Jackie Joyner. Khaki color caddy for you. Rap performer, smash on you. Fast as I could bag a quarter with fabric softener. You wash with the acid formula. Pedigree is high, serve up a pie like a pizza guy. E5s, reach the equinox. A lot of stripes like a zebra got. Kick some flavor like a peacock. Steam your knot, let you steam fry. To wrap you up like a bean pie. 2-piece, your wing and a fry. Think cop, you came to war with a slingshot.
I have a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream. It was all a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream myself. A thug poet. Dream too. I'm poor man's. I dream poor man's dream. A thug poet. I dream. The hood know how to kill a nigga in dreams. But I'ma make it out by any means. By any means, death to all my enemies. They wanna see it filling out up on his feet. As I reach for my weapon, got me blasting. Asking what the fuck wrong with these bastards. Get the casket, one monkey never stop a show. I had it in my mind and ever since I knew I would blow. I had lyrics to go with superior flow. Now all of the seeing is that serious dope. I started from the bottom, took this shit to the top. Now all of them just gonna rob me and give Ace top. What the hell, why not? I deserve this, baby, it's all gravy. Oh my bad, yeah, it's all wavy. But all the money in the world couldn't change me. Stayed the same throughout it all. Give that man an applause. We all got dreams, gotta follow them up. Off around, don't do it, streets swallow you up. I'm a poor man's dream, a thug poet. I have a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream. It was all a dream myself. I dream too. I'm a poor man's dream myself. A thug poet. Dream too. I'm poor man's. I dream poor man's dream. A thug poet. I dream. Check it out. I call it.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Yeah. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I saw my daughter send a letter to some boy her age who locked up. First I regretted it, then caught my rage. Like, how could I not protect her from this awful phase? Never tried to hide who I was, she was taught and raised like a princess. But while I'm on stage, I can't leave her defenseless. Plus she see me switching women, pops was on some pimp. She heard stories of her daddy thugging. So if her husband is a gangster, can't be mad, I love him. Never, for her I want better. Homie in jail, dead dad, wait till he come home, you can see where his head's at. Got game, they be trying to live. He seen your mama crib, plus I'm sure he know who your father is. Although you real, plus an honest kid. Don't think I'm slow, I know you probably had that chronic lid. You 17, I got a problem with it. She look at me like I'm not the cleanest father figure, but she rockin' with it. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. This morning I got a call, nearly split my wig. The social network said Nas, go and get your kid. She's on Twitter, I know she ain't gon' post no pic of herself underdressed. No inappropriate, right? Her mother cried when she answered. Said she don't know what got inside this child's mind. She planted a box of condoms on her dresser, then she Instagrammed it. At this point I realize I ain't the strictest parent. I'm too loose, I'm too cool with her. Should've drove more time to school with her. I thought I dropped enough jewels on her. Took her from private school so she can get a balance to public school. They too nurture teen talents. They grow fast. One day she's your little princess. Next day she's talking boy business. What is this? They say the coolest players and foulest heartbreakers in the world. God gets us back. He makes us have precious little girls. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. For my brothers with daughters, I call this. Not saying that our sons are less important. And I ain't trying to mess your thing up, but I just wanna see you dream up. I finally understand it ain't easy to raise a girl as a single man. Nah, the way mothers feel for their sons, how fathers feel for their daughters. When he date, he's straight, chip off his own papa. When she date, we wait behind the door with a sword off, cause we think no one is good enough for our daughters. Love.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
I hear the backboards, or is the kids shooting 22s that they carry in their shoes, serving fastballs. You could be a youngin' in the city that I'm from, and either way, life changes when somebody presses fast forward. All I wanted was some piece of and a passport, so I ain't on the train when the bass heads blast off. I don't pledge allegiance, see you when I see you, if I see you when I need you. They say collab or die, I was never for procedure. How the fuck can someone climb by reaching underneath them? You just below the sneakers. And P.S., yes, these are P.F.s. My peeps will never be the bleacher creature screaming we next. Keep the kings around our table, keep the queens in knee badge. Y'all keep the collars, we the regal in the V-necks and regals. Flew the coupe, say his name, bald eagle, where all's equal cause all's evil. I say my prayers time to time, no doubt, but ain't no doubt in my mind there will be no sequel. So in the name of the Father, where I'm from, S. Carter, Nino and Pacino yelling Chi-Chi by the water. This is on some Jungle Book, except for I'm the author.
There'd be nothing more to say if it wasn't for today. Paint a picture of escape, but I'll never run away.
They trying to make me out of a fool, I make them hand me a mule. Told them hand me a tool and turn this booth to a school. They trying to tell me to die, put that tool in his eye. Make him take back pride, I'm back to break bad ties. Told the city I'm home, it's a pity you gone. Could've said it to the dead, but I said it to clones. They call me BLU, keep the details short. Send your female love and send that email through. I give a fuck about the drama, about to slap that shit out of a rapper mama. If you keep acting like you got a problem, keep it true and original. You exist in a digital, being me is a ritual, being you is a ridicule. Swallow your efforts, spot you out like a leopard. Peace to God and a shepherd, that in the hope is a measure. You can praise all the J's, you can say it's a phase. Some are meant to remain and some of you gotta change. My advice is leave your vices where the vices. Ain't no prizes for the fighters that lost. Cut the snake after he swallows the thoughts. Yeah.
There'd be nothing more to say if it wasn't for today.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Your lip so fly, your style it caught my eye. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way, so new to me. And you ain't acting brand new on me, baby. That's the way,
Yeah.
that's the way,
Yeah.
that's the way, yeah.
Never yet contested, so emotional, very illogical. Feel it in my ventricle, stroking you like an interlude. Let me set the mood. When the beat bump, blood rush, feel the wood. Silhouette is the best, not judging you, but you know I like it nude. Birthday suit, I'm getting out of hand, about to lose my cool. Let me switch it up, touch me, touching you. Feel the wave as we vibrate, electromagnetic, we pulsate. This is fate, never will I question. Honorable mention, answer so great now. We in synergy, sinking you to me. Like a pawn in my chest, protect my queen. By all means, necessary, cause I'm oh so loco. Let's get married.
Your lip so fly, your style it caught my eye. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way, so new to me. And you ain't acting brand new on me, baby. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way.
That's the way that I operate. No plastic surgeon, this body I couldn't recreate. Wayfarer shades, couple girls on the terrace. To these other you cannot compare us. About to pull up in the Navy, he gon' be embarrassed. That is my mom's luxury prepared us for more. Christian Dior, Christ diamond on the cross. Everything that's mine is yours. iPhone, I touch, I pause. Nostradamus, she predicted me knocking down the walls. I can't promise that I'ma be picking up your calls. I'll be honest, I don't wanna call us anything at all. Sweet. Now catch the wave like a baseball stadium. You in the next seat. I see it clingy girls. It's neck deep. All I see is pretty girls. Baby, pinch me if I'm asleep.
Your lip so fly, your style it caught my eye. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way, so new to me. And you ain't acting brand new on me, baby. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way.
I got my demons on, I got a side of scotch. I need room, could you please stand by and watch? And keep your eyes peeled, but keep your hat low. It's AY coming in with the fat flows. I start appearance, my glitter persona. You see a shimmer in the midst when I get up inside her. I mean get up inside it. I'm not your favorite, well I'm up beside it. A cool check, let me get up and sign in and I win. I'm talking about the skill, you can see it's flagrant. To make a blogger run and tell like a secret agent. I know I'm headed for the top, you can see I'm patient. I'm on the elevator up, do you see it's waving? Nah, I'm out of sight and out of mind. Could you be my currency when I'm tighten out of dimes? And to them girls that played us back in the days, I'm saying that's the wave, that's the wave.
Your lip so fly, your style it caught my eye. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way, so new to me. And you ain't acting brand new on me, baby. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way, yeah. That's the way.
It's finger licking good, y'all. Finger licking, I'm finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all.
Hey, this is DJ Logic. You're now listening to the FuseBox, bringing the best of hip-hop and soul music, news and commentary from all over.
Mike D, what's up? Yo, yeah, what up? Come on, Mike. Let's tear it up. Hear no evil, see no evil, talking no bullshit. Damn people, they're so damn full of it. Keep them money walking, no, we ain't having it. Just give us some wood and they'll build you a cabinet. I'm convinced that Vince is ripping me off. I think it's his girl that's tipping me off. Mike D's hot black and he's going onion. I got big about that, my man Paul Bunyan. I've been going nuts, getting all cooped up. Fully hermetized, but now I'm getting sued up. Sign up to the page to a brand new chapter. Set my sights and you know what I'm after. I'll be the the news and with Ernie and Nesto. Don't even rip off recipe for pasta with pesto. Now here's another special of the day. You see, I got more spice than the Fiddler Gourmet. Finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all. It's finger licking good, y'all. Look at, Evolution of the rhythm like the mouthpiece of chewing gum. Now I might choose, but I don't buy. My ideas are mine when I begin to write. In my sleep, I'll be thinking about beats and getting on a mic and busting some cheats. But it's crazy fucking Thursday, you never even seen before. What a microphone rock and I can find at the thrift store. I don't scuff the scuffle, just grin as I walk by. Take the time to rhyme for a girl I had talk fly. Down to papaya, down with the revolution. Always with my diamonds to the soap of pollution. I can do the thing about it, do in the spank. Gotta feed the funky fish on the funky fish tank. I sell my house, sell my car, and I sell all my stuff. Back to New York City, I do believe I've had enough. We're gonna be out of here in a minute. So this one goes out to my man Mario C. My brother Abba, putting it up on the turntable. Yeah, get finger licking good, y'all. DJ Hurricanes, finger licking good, y'all.
Yo, check this out. This is Chuck the Public Enemy. You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion. Harder than you think.
Everybody wanted love. I found it in you. A love that can never be replaced. My best friend. You know I love you, baby. Hey. Though it's love, it's nothing hasty, crazy love, not complicated. She's my one and only lady. Got my heart, you dig it, baby. Though it's love, it's nothing hasty, crazy love, not complicated. She's my one and only lady. Got my heart, you dig it, baby. I can't complain of saying you are the only one, but every time they go, you're the one I run. The girl I got to listen, call on the telephone, piss everybody off when I'm all alone. The same with you, I'll always be waiting by your side. Catch you right wherever I'm down the ride. My world without you is like nothing at all. The problem is my girl, she hates you. Oh, hey, baby, don't be mad, 'cause you're my lady. Scantily clad, I dig it. She's my homie, my ace love, no finger touch. You already knew this from jump, but you ran now, so what's the fuss? Though it's love, it's nothing hasty, crazy love, not complicated. She's my one and only lady. Got my heart, you dig it, baby. Though it's love, it's nothing hasty, crazy love, not complicated. She's my one and only lady. Got my heart, you dig it, baby. Ultimatum is not fair, you got crazy rules. Crazy thing you trying to make me choose. You can't compare 22 when you win and lose. Your best friend is a problem, I'm chucking dudes. She been around like she's beginning to thick and thin.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
I'm in the trenches, they on the benches. Talking tough talk, I put them on my dish list. They so clueless, they call it business. You they the US, none of your business. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. Should put my thought on leaflets, call it propaganda. I list my to-do list up in my daily planner. You can tell I'm African by my daily manners. Monkey see, monkey do, I guess it's all bananas. A child of the night, but he never wore pajamas. Sometimes hurting the burden, so enormous. Clinging onto the free market and false promise. And to be honest, I never seen a zebra in my life. Just Adidas black and white stripes. I never knew JCPenney or Fisher Price. Only Cantamanto immaculate cheap price. An invisible man in the land of the invisible hand. Trying to eat a decent meal twice. A day in the life, living by the edge of the knife. Makes it harder and harder for me to be polite. A hungry man is an hungry man. And if you pale in comparison, get you a tan. Call me Volta River, I cook some boat, I give a damn. Make it hydroelectric power to power my plans.
listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
ahead.
FuseBox Radio.
Do what you got to do. Listen. Ooh. Whoa. Oh. Singing about tomorrow. I'm wishing this day would pass. My problems weigh me down, but I know they will not last. Searching for the answer, all along they've been so near. I took a trip down in my soul and put aside all of my fears. I said, you can make it. Do what you gotta do, baby. Keep your head up. You can do what you gotta do. You can make it. You can make it. No longer will I be afraid. I had to step out and stand on faith. I wanted to give back what he gave to me. So and made a brand new start. I sang from my soul. Passion kept me holding on. You can make it. Do what you gotta do. Do what you got to do. Keep your head up. You can make it. Oh, go on now. You can make it. You can make it. Yeah. Do what you got to do. What you gotta do. Listen. Holler if you hear me. Yeah. Tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Holler if you're with me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Say, yeah. Holler if you hear me. Yeah. And tell me, can you feel me? Yeah. Holler if you're with me. If you hear what I'm saying, say, yeah. You can make it. Oh, go on and be the best of what you are doing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't let problems in your way. You have got to keep the faith. Yeah, yeah. You can make it. Come on, baby, you can make it. You can make it. Do what you gotta do. Keep your head up. Oh, you can make it. Do what you gotta do. Oh, yeah.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
President Obama this week told a White House audience honoring Teachers of the Year that elected officials have a particular responsibility, instead of bashing teachers, to support them. By his side stood Education Secretary Arnie Duncan, who, as chief of Chicago schools, waged holy corporate war on public school teachers, and now, with the enthusiastic backing of his boss, seeks to crush them as union members and as educational professionals nationwide. Obama is constantly holding forth about the need for America to achieve educational excellence, like Finland, which is top-ranked in the world. But a recent article in the Washington Post by Finnish educational leader Pasi Sahlberg makes clear that his country's success is rooted in a comprehensive national system that strives for equity, for equality of access to resources for all Finland's people. The United States, with the most striking social inequalities among the rich countries of the world, is simply not equipped to benefit from the Finnish model, and will never be until the U.S. is transformed as a society. Even the baby steps towards equity that Mr. Sahlberg says the U.S. must take to advance educationally are anathema to the corporate powers that be. Finland guarantees equal allocation of educational resources to all communities, rich or poor, requires by law that all kids have access to child care, comprehensive health care, and preschool, and it provides free education from preschool through university. These are prerequisites for general quality education and are non-existent in the United States. Teachers in Finland are respected professionals with the prestige of doctors and lawyers and a master's degree as a minimum. It is because they are so esteemed by society that Finnish teachers are the sole authority in monitoring the progress of students. There are no standardized tests in Finland. Yet here in the United States, teachers are relentlessly hounded and degraded, made the scapegoats of society's inequalities by sharing low scores with their students, whose families and communities are cut off from America's wealth. Obama's corporate privatization campaign relentlessly seeks to deprofessionalize teachers, to replace them with young, essentially temporary employees who have no intention of making teaching their life's work. With that kind of self-destruct mechanism, the U.S. will be lucky to remain in the global second tier of education also-rans. Mr. Sahlberg keeps returning to the principle of social equity as an educational necessity. You can't just keep shouting, "Excel, excel," when the resources and support systems that would allow all children to reach their potential are hoarded by the rich and largely segregated by race. The Finnish educator did not mention Finland's ethnic homogeneity, that its population is 93% Finnish and the next largest group is Swedes. Sahlberg is a kind of diplomat as well as a teacher. But here is the truth. The lack of a social compact in the United States has crippled the society in myriad ways, including its inability to take even the first steps towards educational equity. That absence of a social compact is rooted in white supremacy. Racism is why Deshaun can't read, and why Chip isn't doing very well on a world scale either. For Black Agenda Radio, I'm Glenn Ford. On the web, go to blackagendareport.com.
1, 2, 3, 4. You are now tuned in to the FuseBox Radio Broadcast with DJ Fusion and Jon Judah.
You're as good as they say you are.
Syndicated worldwide to bring real black radio back to the masses.
Are all you seem to give. You're always putting off what we could do today. Soap opera says you've got one life to live. Who's right? Who's wrong?
What have you done for me lately? Ooh. What have you done for me lately? Ooh. What have you done for me lately? Ooh. What have you done for me lately?
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
To the beat, y'all. Salute to hip hop all the time. The greatness, yo. This is primo to the next level. And I'm smiling at you hating asses against rebels. I bring bass to your treble, trouble, devil. 4/5 to your lung, now take off the bezel. I'm the prodigal article in the rap article. Particles fly if I go hard at you. Getting away, I make it hard to do. I watched a lot of rappers in the last 12 years lose faith. Cause sun don't shine in they space, it's a continuous grind. With the culture in mind, stop talking like this and shut up and rhyme. Salute the DJs that really do it. New rhymes with an old style attached to it. It's time to make that move, Shalimar, Howard Hewitt. I can't forget that old style, Duke, I used to do it. Fluent, to say you started it is whack shit. The flow is classic, you know if you was digging through them discount baskets. Jewelry is just a dressing, let's strip it down to raw skills, purify the lesson. A lot of niggas think that cause they rhyme on primo that can validate your skill, yeah, but we know that that's not the real scenario. Like Milo, Dango, and Brown on stage without Buster, that's not the real scenario. Real music, and listen, I'm noticing that hip hop is splitting into branches like trees do. Saying you the next one and you gonna save the game, well please do. We need you, come on. DJs are selling out faster than cheap cars. MCs are selling their best bars for cheap cars. Ain't nobody paying, and ain't no way to nothing. These cornies are insane. What game are you playing? Come on. When Jigga used to say, yo, you heard what he said, but now they say, yo, I heard that, but lyrics is dead. When's the next one? And try not to be so versy. Can you start it off with controversy? Put a hook on it. 360 and you rocking for that label paper. Now your money's gone and you can't eat cause the crooks own it.
Got style.
What up?
I know all punks poppin' junk can't join my team. Got style. I know all punks poppin' junk can't join my team.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Yeah. Once again, Soul Father Raz. You know how it is. Strictly real hip hop ish. Yeah. Focus. Yo, in any weather, there's none better, so run cheddar. The trendsetter, we did that, you been whack. Never with thin stacks, I'm looking for 10 racks. Push your chin back, we been back. We never left y'all, I'm hearing the West call. So if the phone rings, I'm coming to test y'all. Shoot up your best, dog, I'm never impressed, dog. So if your click comes, no reason to stress, dog. I just stand ground, they screaming out man down. You better regroup. What's the plan now? I say you retreat, I get them from 10 feet. Up close on them, better get a dose of them. I'm that pure crew, you better be sure of that. The game is up, I'm bringing the cure back. Give them the pure facts, these just fantasize. I just post up, lay back and analyze. We here to win that, what? Where your men's at? Already did that, you been whack. Step the game up, quick to change up. On the grind, man, my done came up.
Where the game go? Oh God, tell me why they play the same. Tell me why they play the same song. Oh God, tell me where the game go. Tell me where the game go. Oh God, tell me why they play the same. Tell me why they play the same song.
Jimmy is the title, given by my mother. Green is for the grind, son like any other. What up? Know my name is buzzing like I'm drunken, chugging, Robert Tussin. Cause your cousin know me and so does your cousin's cousin. Cause I'm getting up like them DST graffiti writers. Haters try to fade it, I don't feel them in the slightest. We siphon like it's 5, season 5. Breathing be the reason most to keep it close. Cause my team believe it, thieving. It's seeming that some silly cats say they wanna murder me. Still I'm stepping vertically, guess that mean the verdict be. Tell me one sucker, now I always come with something hotter. Never been a stranger, now to doing what I gotta. It's hard as life requires me to be at any moment. And knowing of the danger that present itself in clothing. So make yourself at home inside my den of starving lions. We carving up them bodies so there'll be no testifying. I am grinding.
We here to win that, what? Where your men's at? Already did that, you been whack. Step the game up, quick to change up. On the grind, man, my done came up.
Oh God, tell me where the game go. Tell me where the game go. Oh God, tell me why they play the same. Tell me why they play the same song. Oh God, tell me where the game go. Tell me where the game go. Oh God, tell me why they play the same. Tell me why they play the same song.
How is Rock and Biggie gon' be? The livest MCs, they liable to me. They can't even breathe while you lie through your teeth. I'm leaving no survivors like women drivers the way I ride on a beat. Like the clock on the wall, yeah, it's time that you see. Who's your favorite MC? What's Rock and Biggie got in common? They remind you of me. I'm leaving proof. MCs climbing up trees, come down from there, you proof. Got a problem with me? It's Rascal Prince and Lamb, and yeah, we running it still. Till 100 until we'll be blunt. Ill. Come on, you ain't running, now you running the mill. I said, you ain't running this, you just running the mill. Come on.
We here to win that, what? Where your men's at? Already did that, you been whack. Step the game up, quick to change up. On the grind, man, my done came up.
I be out in Utah, you know what I mean? Good Salt Lake City. Rolling them good backwoods. Up here, you know what I'm saying? That robbing. Gonna be self-expression. You know the music, you know the game, man. You get paper, man. Fishing out. Holla at me.
We here to win that, what? Where your men's at? Already did that, you been whack. Step the game up, quick to change up. On the grind, man, my done came up.
You're now listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
I got cars, I got about midnight. I got a bang, I got mention. I got a boat. I got everything. I've been shot down. I done stabbed. I done did it all.
Dudes talk killery, really though they be killing me. One cat infiltrate instantly get you injury. All that fiction be fibbery while you finicky. Sick with the fiction flow, you need a clinicky. A lie is a lie, lie upon a lie. Born's a noble rapper, MC once upon a time. Do the crime, do the time, street cred. Now you empty breaking bread till it said he said.
Cash
change in an instant. Rags like a misfit, flash through the district. Piranhas are real slick, blast after chain dookie slick. Brick first, 60 grand, specs 100 grand. Lower pedigree, enough about me, partner. This is what they do. This is what they do. I'm on an island with my 12 shit. I'm hood rich, drugs in the cottage, hot as a monk.
Yo, he's a 9-miller killer, drug dealer, rockin' chinchilla, finding with that jabba jib. I meant to say you jibber jabber, quit the rapping, you and acting kidding when your lips are flapping me. I'm on a different atlas, rhythms I forget from stratus of another planet. Damn it, can stand it when images damage the image with lyrics and glamour. Appearance is mirrored of that of hysterics. It's sad when you hear it, embarrassing really, since it's apparent your status is actually inferior.
So now you a smuggler, first you was a juggler, hustler, burner muffler, bubble yay to your customer. Extra vehicular, women said you was handsome. You got a beat, you got a back, you got a phantom. You be dripping villas out in the Hamptons, Skybox mansion, private belly dancing. You bati boys, my shotty make ati noise. Stop telling lies, cause you not no fool guys. 1 lie, 2 lie, 3 lie, 4. Men lie, women lie, who lie more? Lie so much you was out up on the floor. And you still telling lies to me. It ain't nothing, we know that you're frontin'. You don't really grind the street. Keep it 100, keep it thorough, keep it real. Don't tell your lies to me.
You say you got the currency dumb to me. You the son of me, run to me when I speak to you. You lunch food and eatable. In other words, you're edible. Side order with my vegetables. Trust me, you are terrible. But you on a pedestal, you better go, let it go. Travel rapid down a rabbit hole. I go find a gal with yo to jab your neck and clavicle. Laughable, what you always think and speak about. Saying that you sleeping well, yet now your secret's out.
What is it this time? Madeline and Caroline, BTO Channel 9, Barrel 9 and Cannon 5. Well, you done did it all in 1 minute. Out of clinic, 12 bullets, took it boy a call. Stevens, $6 million man, holler man, can't lose. As I recall, they Moulin Rouge, acting Thomas Cruise. Vanilla skies off the roof, leaving ballerinas talking this and talking that, but this is what they talk.
True lies will always multiply. Create a monster like it's poltergeist, know the life. You know the phony ice, phony dice, roll it right. It's still a land wrong, roll on, snake eyes, you gone, land bomb. We plan on exposing all your omens. Thuggish on the web, but on the street you love Jonesing. Acting like old dog, but you Darius Love Hall. The blood clot crying, lying above
She said,
all.
ideal spiel, stop the bone chink cheddar. You never had no vendetta, Beretta under the leather. Never had no new Hummer this summer that got shot up. Never had fed space in the chasing, scraping the block up. So stop the charade, cause you're Ruger 9 ways. Somebody get the detergent, wash this virgin palm blade. Talk is cheap in the street with no heat. So watch what you say, cause sharks and wolves will put you to sleep.
1 lie, 2 lie, 3 lie, 4. Men lie, women lie, who lie more? Lie so much you was out up on the floor. And you still telling lies to me. It ain't nothing, we know that you're frontin'. You don't really grind the street. Keep it 100, keep it thorough, keep it real. Don't tell your lies to me.
Welcome to Pan Am. We will now be boarding our first class passengers.
You are now listening to FuseBox
Still
Radio.
got my hand up on my hip, roller set my hair flip, umbrella drinks a sip, waving my jewelry. I'm just jiggling, baby girl. Head mango cavalli throw, leg is something sexy, turn it up to 90 degrees. I reply to tight to be fine, got the eye of the tiger with the style of your Maya. Frequent flyer, he'll staying higher, and I'll probably rock a Prada and papaya. Hey, party in my clothes, and green with you now we posing. Got the haters over town promoting. I just came to say hello. Long stockings, I'm so pippy. Or Pippa, Kelly Ripper, I'm live, glossy my lippy. Nana Lavore wanna get up, fit up. Cropped in his out with a hitter, put up. Alex and Olivia done did up, split up to here, grab two like ditto. Got no more thoughts, yeah. Only one life to live. Yeah, and Euro bucks a quiz, counting them to count me in. Feeling quite better than I ever did, never did. Y'all handle biz, then I'm out. Oh, Mr. Vegas said, kill him with the now. I just scared to say hello.
listening to FuseBox Radio with DJ Fusion.
Yeah. You already know what time it is. Coming down, man. Swinging. You know what I'm saying, man? Technique, man. What up, homie? They ain't know this dead president's a caddy, man. It's like a tradition where we from. OG Brown, what up? Shit. You know what I'm talking about? This how we gonna do it. Yeah. I'm coming down, and I'm coming through. Whole squad with me, so my nigga coming too. Couple guards with me, you can guess what I'ma do. I feel that it's a must that I represent for Screw. So we all lean in this player's dream, like Alice down the hatch in Wonderland. What to see? Then I came down. What you gotta say? Told my nigga chill, we don't need them straps today. But on second thought, bring them just in case. A nigga out of line, have to put him in his place. And with the Lord's grace, I live to see tomorrow and make my dough flip. How they do it, that's a borrow. I don't feel sorrow. All your swag borrow. Girls at my show when they coming by the carload. You know what it is, man. They celebrate my essence. All I heard was damn girl, ooh, that's Young Texas. Trick, I'm coming down. Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found. Trick, I'm coming down. Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found.
Don't carry on. Beat is supposed to bubble. Pocket full of stones like I work with Barney Rubble. Bumping out that trio sheet, cause that's what I was raised on. Dodging all these backstabbers like the OJ song. Cooling with my gray zone, sliding in that soap dish. Keep your hope on focus, she going out no notice. Houdini with this hocus, up here and she like pocus. Captain say them bops, please don't go and do no bullshit. Click me on that cold shit, like put that nigga on dry ice. Don't smoke no herb or drink no Miller, but nigga I live that high like. Polo down with some tats on me, your girl won't throw that ass on me. I'll pass, homie, she hand me down. AKA that's trash, homie. Bitch, I'm coming down like outcasts on them elevators. Riding down the strip on folks who dope boys and some players. Doing this game since Segas, or what they call a Genesis. I hope that you remember this. By the time I finish this, that trick, I'm coming down. Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found. Trick, I'm coming down. Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found. Trick, I'm coming down.
Trilogy, Bud Beater, that's my name. PAT, that's where I'm from, and that's where I learned the game. No, I never been a lame, and I never been expected to. So show me some respect if I'm ever standing next to you. I came here to flex a few, show my big ego, so they understand we keep it trio everywhere that we go. Because these boys nowadays be catching feelings like the emo. Being real off in these streets, hard to find like Nemo. We know what the business is, so we get into that. Ripping UGK for life, but you already knew that. It's me and Young Texas came to represent the town. To turn the music up whenever I'm around. I'm coming down.
Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found. Trick, I'm coming down. Every time you see me, got the baddest chick around. Headed to the ceiling and I'm polo to the ground. Yo, was looking lost, now she finally is found. I think she found. Trick, I'm coming down.
You are now listening to FuseBox Radio.
Welcome to Media Minutes. I'm Stevie Converse.
And I'm Candace Clement.
And I'm Megan Tatey.
Today is our last show. Unfortunately, Megan Tatey can't be with us today, but we thank Meg for her great work on the show. She has a wonderful ability to find compelling stories and present them in ways that are both educational and entertaining. It's been a pleasure to work with such a talented storyteller. When Candace and I first decided to take up the Media Minutes mantle from University of Illinois grad student John Anderson, we had no idea we were embarking on a 5-year journey. It's been a great ride. We've covered copyright issues, low-power FM radio, net neutrality, public media funding battles, and the state of journalism, and a whole lot more. One of my favorite interviews was with Dave Hughes, the Cursor Cowboy. He started one of the first computer bulletin boards in 1980. Using grants from the National Science Foundation, he hooked up poor rural areas from Montana to Mongolia to wireless internet. I called him upon his retirement in 2008 and asked him why local, state, and federal government agencies hadn't tried to help wire unserved areas.
The phone companies hate this. Free communications? Are you kidding? AT&T wants to take the money in. The idea that I can sit here and communicate free to somebody else is a direct threat to the service business of the phone companies.
Another highlight from 2008 was the Federal Communications Commission hearing in Boston on allegations that Comcast had been blocking internet traffic. I went to the hearing microphone in hand. I expected some strong, opinionated comments on the apparent violation of net neutrality, but onlookers met me with blank stares and rehearsed answers.
Just trying to get more information.
I'm here because I'm interested in the topic.
I'm here because I'm interested in the topic.
How did you hear about it?
I heard about it through somebody. Person's downstairs.
How about net neutrality? Do you have any comment on that?
No.
About Comcast blocking internet access to BitTorrent? Do you have any comment on that?
I'm here just to learn about Miro. Is that it? What it is?
Honestly, I'm just getting paid to hold somebody's seat. I don't even know what's going on.
It turned out Comcast had paid people to fill the seats to ensure that net neutrality advocates wouldn't be able to attend the hearing and participate in the public comment period. Comcast's scam made national headlines and provided more evidence of the need for internet freedom.
Media Minutes has involved, well, a whole lot of minutes. Since Stevie and I took on the show, we have produced exactly 1,250 of them. And the show's archives stretch all the way back to October of 2004. We've covered some serious issues on Media Minutes, like the journalist arrests at the 2008 Republican National Convention in Minnesota. Jason Barnett from The Uptake relayed his perspective on the police order to journalists to disperse.
Well, if you disperse when they tell you to, then you're not covering the story. The journalists really are supposed to stay there at that time.
Other episodes had a more lighthearted feel.
What is the scariest thing about the media?
I would say the scariest thing about the media would be all of the makeup that the anchors wear. You can't really tell what their expressions really are because there's just so much foundation going on.
Stevie and I are huge music fans, and some of my favorite episodes were those that allowed us to highlight tunes on the show. Most of those electronic music samples you heard between stories came from Brooklyn-based musician John Sheena. And then there's my all-time favorite, Stevie's own song to the FCC.
Hey, FCC. Hey, FCC. Why don't you listen to me? You let big media run amok, and now the rest of us are plumb out of luck.
Producing the show every week for the last 5 years has been a whole lot of fun for all of us here at Media Minutes. As the saying goes, this isn't goodbye forever, it's just goodbye for now. Media Minutes as it is today may be coming to a close, but there are no shortage of stories to tell, activities to highlight, and policy developments to examine. Keep an eye on freepress.net for future stories and our entire 8-year archive. And thank you for listening. Take us away, Herbie.
You've been listening to Media Minutes, a production of Free Press, a national nonpartisan organization working to reform the media. For more information, visit freepress.net.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now witnessing FuseBox Radio.
Up ahead.
FuseBox Radio.
You grew up hearing about it, but I never figured I'd be going there.
I'll attract them to me. Do what I tell you. Move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dark Matter setting it off in this piece, you know what I'm screaming?
You are the new student. Come closer.
Cannot see.
You think I cannot see?
Of all things, to live in darkness must be the worst.
Fear is the only darkness.
Never assume that because a man has no eyes, he cannot see. Close your eyes. What do you hear?
I hear the water. I hear the birds.
Listen for the color of the sky. Look for the sound of the hummingbird's wing. Search the air for the perfume of ice on a hot day. If you have found these things, you will know. Do you hear your own heartbeat?
No.
Do you hear the grasshopper which is at your feet?
Old man, how is it that you hear these things?
Young man, how is it that you do not?
Fine meal, yeah. Check this out. I'm gonna ask you a question. Where were you on that night? Where were you? See, I remember. I know where I was at. I wanna talk to you. Let's reminisce about where were you? When you first heard Biggie or Pop and you knew you were blessed with the best of hip-hop. Where were you? When you first drove a brand new Benz, wooden grain overall polished off rims. When your team came back with the rain, with your crew rolling through, you could do anything. On the night that the love of your life got a room, give your love what a feeling inside. Close your eyes and try to think back on the happiest days of your life when you felt so alive. Just sit and reminisce there for a while. Funny time how it flies. Look up in the places and have changed, and the things that you once recognized seem different in the twinkling of an eye. When you first heard Biggie or Pop, and you knew you were blessed with the best of hip-hop. When you first drove a brand new Benz, wood grain on a wall, polished off rims. When your team came back with the rain, with your crew rolling through, you could do anything. On the night that the love of your life got a room, give your love what a feeling inside you. Tell me, do you remember? 'Cause I remember you. Yeah. Where were you? A fresh pair of Timbs, your very first charm on a chain. How you just couldn't wait till the weekend began. Go with your friends and do it all again. Back when your first love was true, you had her back, she had yours. No one ever disrespected, 'cause all of them knew to feel that way again, there's nothing you wouldn't do. Jay put the needle to the record, Furious 5 made it live with the message, and MJ had to be the jacket. Mine was plastic and ghetto. Where were you when Shaq left the Magic? Season later, Matt with Kobe at the Lakers. When you first got your two-way, fresh tape. I remember, tell me, where were you? When you first heard Biggie or Pac, and you knew you were blessed with the best of hip-hop. When you first drove a brand new Benz, wood grain on a raw, polished off rims. When your team came back with the rain, with your crew rolling through, you could do anything. On the night that the love of your life got a room and when you first heard Biggie or Pop, and you knew you were blessed with the best of hip-hop. When you first drove a brand new Benz, wood grain on a wall, polished off rims. When your team came back with the rain, with your crew rolling through, you could do anything. On the night that the love of your life got a room, give your love what a feeling inside. Tell me where were you? Tell me where were you? Tell me where were you?
Yo, you're checking out FuseBox Radio with Jon Judah, and this is yours truly, Big Guru, the icon.
She gets the word, next thing you know, it's in the
Fusebox in the mix, yeah. Check it out, you whether you take it there, yeah.
He walks in the treetops all day long, hopping in a bobbin and singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rocky Robin, rock, rock, Rocky Robin. Blow Rocky Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The wild-owl eye, the big black crow, flapping their wings, singing go birds go. Rocky Robin, rock, rock, Rocky Robin. Blow Rocky Robin, 'cause they're really gonna rock tonight. Yeah, yeah. A pretty little raven at the bird fest stand taught him how to do the bobbing, it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul. He outpopped the birds and then the oriole. He hopped in the treetop all day long, hopping and bobbing and singing his song. All the little birdies on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rocky Robin, rock, rock, Rocky Robin. Blow Rocky Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight. A pretty little raven at the bird fest stand taught him how to do the bobbing, it was grand. He started going steady and bless my soul. He outpopped the birds and the oriole. Rocking the treetop all day long, hopping and bobbing and singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rocky Robin, rock, rock, Rocky Robin. Go Rocky Robin, 'cause we're really gonna rock tonight.
The scissors cut the paper. The paper covers the rock. The rock crushes the scissors.
Is not playing a child's game a waste of time?
In games, children teach, sometimes more than books. Come, instruct an old man and yourself.
Rock crushes scissors.
Look beyond the game as you look beneath the surface of the pool to see its depths.
Each in turn conquers the other. There is no stronger or weaker.
This is the harmony of nature, and not a waste of time.
I will treasure this lesson, Master.
I have 3 treasures which I hold and keep. The first is mercy, for from mercy comes courage. The second is frugality, from which comes generosity to others. The third is humility, for from it comes leadership.
Strange treasures. How shall I hold them and keep them? In memory.
No, grasshopper, not in memory, but in your deeds.
FuseBox Radio.
Now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah. here on the FuseBox Radio. Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Right here on the FuseBox Radio.
Take it for granted, FuseBox is running the planet. right here on FuseBox Radio.
We are in a race between education and catastrophe.
Count.
Listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
right here on FuseBox Radio.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
in a world war with the mother of brain. We're going each and every music, Asia, Africa, Tokyo, Mexico, the places where the people throw the money. Playing games, some people say,
Hey, it's your girl Tennille, and I'm hanging out with FuseBox Radio and BlackRadioFact.com.
Hey yo, the Nappy Grand is in the building. Yo, the Nappy Grand is in the building. Black Galactic Antimatter in the building.
You are now listening to the FuseBox with Jon Judah.
Master, I am troubled. We learn to make powerful the force of our bodies. Yet we are taught to reverence all against whom we may use such force.
When your life is threatened, or the innocent life of another, you will be prepared to defend it.
Being thus prepared, better than others, should I not always stand and fight?
Ignore the insulting tone. Duck the provoking blow. Run from the assault of the strong.
Are these not the actions of a coward?
The wild boar runs from the tiger, knowing that each, being well armed by nature with deadly strength, may kill the other. Running, he saves his own life and that of the tiger. This is not cowardice. It is the love of life.
All you folks that you own my life, you never made a sacrifice. Demons there on my trail, standing at the crossroads of hell. I look to the left, I look to the right, hands that grab me on every side. Folks think I got my price, which I'll sell, all that is mine. Think money rules and all else fails. Go sell your soul, keep your shell. I'm trying to protect what I keep inside, all the reasons why I live my life. The devil be a mystical fact. I say the devil be walking mad. He a fool, he a liar, conjuring a thief. Try to tell you what you want, try to tell you what you need. Road to crush you down. What is at your back? Which way do you turn? Who will come find you first? Devils or your gods? All you folks think you run my life, I should be willing to compromise. Say all you demons go back to hell. Save my soul, save myself. Save myself. Save my soul, save myself.
save my soul, save myself. Save my soul, save myself.
I think you'll agree. It's dynamite. That's all the time we have tonight. Join us next time. Good night.